at noon, and it is some good news. A somewhat happy ending to this story. Detroit police say a missing mother and her 4 children have been found, and they are safe. Detroit police just shared new information at a press conference on the mother and her children's whereabouts. Local 4 Sean Lay was at that press conference. He joins us now live from DPD headquarters here in downtown Detroit. Sean, a big sigh of relief that they all were found safe.
Big time. Here's what we're learning about this case. Mom and her 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls, within the past hour or so walked into the Dearborn Police headquarters and let police know that they are indeed okay. Investigators here at DPD on their way over to Dearborn Police to meet with mom and the 4 kids. But they've been missing, however, since Tuesday. I just asked the captain in charge of this investigation why then no Amber Alert was sent out.
There was no Amber Alert because we had concerns for their safety, but we didn't have any information that they were necessarily in danger. They were with their mother, so there was no concern that they were endangered at that time.
However, we were told no one had heard from Cornecia Waiters and her 4 kids since Tuesday when she picked them up. 2 sons, 9 and 11-year old, picked them up from school in the car with them. Her 2 daughters, just 2 and 4 years old. They picked them up this past Tuesday afternoon from Cornerstone Jefferson Douglas Academy over on 7 Mile, and no one had heard from them since. Now, also in that car, the girls' biological father and stepdad to the older boys. The next day, he was taken into custody by DPD on suspicion of child abuse. We learned a little bit more about that just upstairs here at DPD, that father was taken into custody on an unrelated accusation of child abuse. We also know that an aunt reported the mom and the 4 kids missing, along with Child Protective Services. So a lot of questions remain, but the big picture here is the good news that mom and the 4 kids, they're okay. Back to you.
Well, Sean, everybody across Metro Detroit is looking for them, and their family had been looking for them since Tuesday. Where were they?
That's the big question. That's unknown right now. We just know that mom was with the 4 kids. Another question we asked is if Child Protective Services is involved with the case here involving stepdad and dad. Was mom moving the kids around, concerned that she may lose the kids? That's a question that investigators are trying to get an answer to right now.
And then you wonder why she went to the police department to say, hey, she's okay, as opposed to contacting the family that had been looking for her all this time.
All just unfolding within the last hour. You're right.
Sean Lay will, of course, be hearing more from him a little bit later this evening on First at 4.